Hey Soul Family, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Something is going to happen just like that. It's going to make you like, wait, what? What just happened? Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the views, the comments. I'm ever so grateful, and I do appreciate everything and everyone. Let's ring the bell. Let's clear the energy. And let's see what the message that Spirit has for us. Someone is apologetic. They're apologetic because they did something that they didn't have to do. It was like totally uncalled for. And to this day, they're still wondering why they even did it or handled the entire situation like that. But this is something that they're going to carry with them until their last breath. Bottom of the deck, love conquers all. And this is exactly what they hope. That they will receive like God's love. That God will show them some compassion. Because they did their absolute best to hate on somebody that they considered was an outsider. What's the message, Spirit? Someone did their absolute best. They did the absolute most to try and hate on somebody that didn't even deserve to be hated on. What's the message? Reason. Now they're thinking clearly. Now they're thinking clearly of why they wanted to attack this outsider. I mean, what was it that they were just made them so thirsty that they wanted to attack someone that they couldn't even control the monster within? It was something about this person's light bothered their demon. Somebody, they didn't even want to listen to advice. Other people were telling them, leave that alone. Don't do that. Why are you even doing that? That's weird. Why would you want to do that? People were even saying, like, what are you trying to accomplish? But somebody, they couldn't leave it alone. They didn't leave it alone because secretly they hoped, they wished that everybody that they talked to would feel the same way, would say, yeah, we agree. Oh yeah, we saw that. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. People actually saw this person as a loving, kind, and compassionate person. They actually saw this person as someone that was very, very disciplined, someone that had a lot of nobility, someone that is not from here. just in the way that they treat people. I mean, they treat people so good. They make everyone feel good about themselves. They make people feel like it's just natural to love. Like, what else is there to do except to love? And that's the part that that person couldn't stand. Because everybody else loved it about you. Everybody else came to rely on you for providing this love. They knew that if nothing else, this is what you had. And you provided it religiously. But somebody wasn't happy just leaving you alone, just letting you do you, just letting you be you. They didn't want you to shine. They wanted you to suffer. But now look at them. Suffering. Hoping that you will show them some compassion, some sympathy, some empathy, some kindness. Now they see what everybody else saw. Now they see that it was just their point of view because of maybe things that they had went through, that they hadn't gotten over, that they hadn't had the courage to change, that they hadn't had the courage to call for the help that they needed. But they see that now. Broken open. And sometimes it takes a great fall to finally be broken open. Someone had a Humpty Dumpty experience. And all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put this back together again. What they thought, what they expected, I have no idea. But they thought that they were going to have fun doing it. They thought it was going to be a game. They thought it was going to be funny. They thought they were going to laugh. And they are laughing. Well, they were. Until it should stop being funny. Because then they realized that somebody could see who they were. And all they did was just glance their way, look them in their eyes, and they saw exactly who they were. This is that same person that somebody tried to tear down. Tried to make this person feel less than, like trash, like garbage, like scum on the bottom of somebody's shoe because somebody felt like scum on the bottom of their own shoe. And they see that you see right into them. You see what hurts them, where they need to be healed, what they need to work on. You see all of it. Because you are the one that's beyond the ordinary. Something about a burst of magic. Something about the uncharted sea. It's like when you go places, you hear everything. You sense everything. You allow your mind to be so open, to be able to see what your third eye is actually showing you, to receive the downloads as they come to you and you see them. Just as if your eyes were open and you were looking right at the vision. You are awakening your genius. Someone is in their purpose, in their life's purpose. They're doing what they need to do, what has been led for them to do. Someone's purpose is to help others get over, get past, get through, get by, and get away from what no longer serves them, but the person that they're trying to help, the people that they're trying to help. They have to be ready to accept this cup of love. A lot of people aren't ready because they've never really had love. They've had people say the words, I love you, but they've never really felt love. And when they feel it, they don't believe it's love. But they can tell because it's always going to leave them with the memory of a tender embrace. Someone is wondering why they did this to you. Of all the people, of all the beings, of all those that they have come across, run into, met, forgot about, re-met, re-forgot. Why you? Something about you. Something about you and this person. You both connected body and soul. And there's like a grand symphony that the two are to create. That's that burst of magic. Like I said, somebody did it. They thought it was going to be funny until things were exposed and revealed. Not only were things exposed and revealed, but everybody who worked together was exposed and revealed. Anything else from this deck? Yes. The royal you, the storyteller, and a merry motive. Like I said, this person, this person, these people, this group, whatever, this coven, whatever it is, they didn't realize who you were, the gift that you actually have inside, the seer that you are, the gift of sight. They didn't believe that you were beyond ordinary. They didn't believe that you could look into their eyes and see into their soul. They didn't believe that you could look into their eyes. And after you've looked into their eyes that first time, you've already saw all their secrets. There's nothing that they can hide because you already saw it all. You already looked directly into their eyes. The eye is the window of the soul. Spirit allowed you to see exactly who was working with who, when, where, how, what, and everything else. They didn't believe you, that you come from royalty. They didn't believe that you were of nobility. But look at you. And Spirit has you here to let everyone know. Everyone is going to know. Round and round and round we go. And where it stops, only Spirit knows. And everything that someone thought that they could do for fun at the entertainment at your expense, it's being called out. What's the message? You're standing your ground. Someone is standing their ground. You are standing your ground. Yes, because your intuition, you already knew. It allowed you to transform that entire situation so that destiny went in your favor. The others, the ones that they thought that they could outsmart you because they was half nickel slick and you was boo-boo the fool. I guess not. I just guess not. Now they are the ones who are experiencing the emotional loss. And they're wondering, what did they do? How could they not have seen this? They know. They know they dropped a bag. They know they messed up. They know they fucked up. They know it's all on them. They can't even get mad at nobody because they can only be mad at themselves. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Thank you. Now Spirit is showing them exactly who you are. Now this person sees who you are and how much recognition and reward you actually receive from Spirit. This person is gone within and they become wise. They're looking at you. They are looking at you. Like, look at this person is sitting here looking at you. Looking at you. They got you fucked up because you looking all humble, all meek and mild, looking like you looking down, you're looking down because you're giving glory to God. Now this person see what you was doing. But before that, they couldn't see shit. But it's okay because Spirit has something better for you. A new spiritual union. A new spiritual union. Spirit said, just be patient. Just be a little bit more patient. It's coming. It is coming. It is coming. Something about your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Something about your intuition and your sexual energy. Yeah, like just don't even go fast. Just go slow. Let this person show you how they feel. Let them, they're going to promise you the world. Let them give it to you first before you give it to them. That's how things are balanced out, because then they're not going to be sitting there giving something up too soon and be trapped in fear and feeling all left out and fuck all that. Somebody's coming in and they see now who you are. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Maybe this is somebody who ghosted you. Or maybe this is somebody that you were going to move on from. Yeah, because this person didn't put anything into it. They wanted you to do all the work and them get all the success. But you're standing your ground. And they're the ones that have the emotional loss. Because if you put nothing in, you get nothing. That's with everything. If you don't put money in the soda machine, you don't get a soda. If you go to the restaurant and you order money and you don't pay, you don't get the food. If you go to the store and you want something and you don't pay, you're not supposed to get it. And if you do, it's called stealing. Yeah, now someone understands that, what? They didn't put in no work. They didn't give no attention. They did absolutely nothing. And they see time waits on no one. And Spirit said, someone says, Spirit said, you know what? It's like you couldn't plan, or you didn't have enough time for somebody else, so that's okay. We don't need you to now. We decided to let the universe move past you and give your gift to someone else. Now this person just has memories of love. But they're sitting here thinking about, oh no, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm a tough guy. But they're thinking about the sacrifice that they made. They made a sacrifice for someone else that they was in a relationship with that they didn't even want to be around. They felt emotional loss. They felt this person is very distorted, supposed to be empress, but no. This is somebody who always was out in the cold, felt lack, was always like. This is somebody that they left. Or they wanted to leave. This is somebody that they wanted to leave, but they couldn't because it had something to do with their foundation. It's like has something to do with some type of maybe this person, they're married to this person for money, or they're married to this person for financial reasons only, or they're married to this person for something, but that is the reason. There's no love here. It's all because somebody has control. But this person is upset that you use your intuition and you transform that whole situation. And you said, you know what? My destiny is not to be sitting here waiting on your ass. Somebody got a clue. And they purchased a vow. And then they're looking at you. You moved on. First they moved on, and then you followed suit. And you said, okay, bye. And then they thought that you was going to try and come after them because they felt like you was going to try and, like you was going to be the runner. I mean, you was going to be the chaser and they was going to be the runner. And then they stopped and they said, wait a minute. Ain't nobody running after me. And you said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you want to run, Forrest, run. But there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's plenty of other partnerships out there. Something about some movement, choices, and decisions. Someone made a choice to start a new beginning, and they got victory and success. Not only did they get victory and success, but they found balance. This other person, they're trapped in fear. They are trapped in fear because they know that you are about to meet somebody. They know that you are about to meet somebody because of who you are, how you stand out. This person, they just hope that you, like, for some reason decide that you wait for them. They hope that you can feel them like trying to energetically pull on you because they want that passion to be ignited. That's all they want. That passion to be ignited. They just want to use you. It's like they want to fulfill their cup and leave yours empty. And they don't care. They don't care. But you already see what this person is going to do. So choose wisely. This person has not gone through their dark night of the soul, and they need to do that because all they do is bring chaos, conflict. But be careful and also be patient because the truth is going to come out. Sometimes when we do nothing, We don't let them pressure us. We do absolutely, positively nothing. The truth comes out. And this is the person that's in the emotional loss, not us, collective. What's the message? Yeah. You're going to be telling this person, sorry, but you know what? I've met somebody else. I've met somebody who I could have only dreamt of. And then this person is going to be the one that's feeling this emotional loss, this heartache and loss. And this is what they wanted you to feel. They wanted you to feel some heartache and loss because they tried to put you in some type of three-party situation. You know? They tried to tie up your time. You know, thinking that if they did the waiting game, it was going to put you in some type of conflict, mental conflict. Because they wanted to try and gain control over you. They wanted to try and gain control over you. To knock your intuition off. Anything else? Anything else? Thank you. This person is in so much mental conflict and they cannot understand how you were just standing your ground. And you're doing the waiting game with them. They chose wrong. Somebody, they didn't choose right. They thought they could play with your head. But they didn't know that what comes around was going to go right back around to them. Now this person is hoping and wishing that you somehow come back into celebration with them. And they're waiting for you to call. But it's going to be the waiting game. They hate that they've done whatever they've done. Oh well. What comes around goes right back around. Bottom of the deck. Look at you. Standing in your power, being beautiful, gorgeous, handsome, sexy, whatever. Being of service to others that are in need. Putting yourself out there for the good of people and not letting anyone else's, because that was their garbage. That's their garbage. And you being able to recognize that ain't even my shit, that's your shit. Because I always choose love. So you not accepting somebody else's garbage that they try to throw on you is fucking them up. Because you're still doing you. What would you stop for? You know who you are. You know what your heart is about. You're not afraid to let people see who you are. They were the ones who was afraid to let the world see who they were. So what the fuck you got? This is the one who's burdened. Because this motherfucker couldn't see the big picture. So what you got to be sad and sorry for? They want you to sit at home and be all upset and looking all depressed. For what? You chose love. And you are on your grind to go get it. And you don't even have to go get it. It's coming to you. And you're looking at the big picture. They may not have been the one that you crossed the finish line with, but there's somebody that you're about to cross that finish line with. and they know it, and they are sick about it. And they know all eyes are on you. They cannot stop looking at you if they wanted to. They can't. They can't. When you fuck up royally, you can't stop looking at how you fuck something up. If you messed up the plan, you can't stop looking at how you fucked up the plan. If you blew all this money, you want to continue to go back over it, back over it, back over it, back over it, to figure out how the fuck you fucked it up. Somebody understands they fucked something up, and now they're trying to work it out to clean it up. It's like they was too childish. They indulged in being too fucking immature, not thinking that these childish, immature ass games was gonna come back on them ass. What they did, they were sitting here trying to manifest some fucking daydream that your ass was gonna feel rejected. What the fuck would you feel rejected for when they acting weird and goofy? This is a dumb ass. This is a dumb ass. Whoever this person is, collective, soul family. Y'all know I don't lie to y'all. Y'all know I give it to you straight with no chaser. Y'all know I give it to you rough, straight with no chaser. And no Vaseline. But this is somebody who they thought that they was going to, they thought because they hurt, if they did these hurtful things that showed clearly that they have not been healed, that they hurt, that they are not happy, that they're miserable, that they're confused, that they're fucked up. They felt like if they did those things to you, that would transfer over to you. No, I'm not fucked up. You fucked up. All I'm going to do is sit here and look at you, act like you fucked up and be fucked up. And then I'm going to just take my ball and go home and play with somebody else. Start over. Because you're not the only wangy wang in town. Or the only cookie. There's plenty of them. Plenty of them that are out there ready to build a home. Someone thinking, oh, I'm gonna show this person exactly how hurt I am, and then they're gonna wanna be with me. I'm gonna ignore them to show them I don't like them, and they're gonna wonder why I don't like them, and they're gonna wanna be with me. How come they're not calling me? How come they're not calling me? I want them to see that I don't want them to. I want them to see that I don't want to talk to them. If you're not calling me, they're never going to see that I don't want to talk to them. What the fuck is up with them? And the other person is like, oh, they must be busy. Well, I guess I'll go on with the rest of my life. Deep knowing. Because an empress already knows. She already got the bigger picture. An empress? Let's talk about the difference between a female and an empress. First, everybody has physical needs. However, the empress is not going to given to everybody. And in fact, she's not even going to go from one to the next, 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 to the next. She's going to do this one. If that don't work out, then she's going to be at home, creating, being beautiful, being loving towards herself and everyone else, attracting butterflies and ladybugs and little doggies and stuff like that, dogs that don't bite. Shit like that. And dogs that don't shit in front of the door and stuff like that. She's doing good. She's doing really good. She's creating her own abundance. She's doing her own thing. She's gonna let, and when she goes out, she allows whoever's interested in her to come to her. Now, she's not where she won't reach out. She'll reach out whenever she feels that the energy is reciprocal. But if she feels that the energy is not reciprocated, she ain't gonna reach out. If somebody is playing games with an empress thinking that they are going to ghost her, you just ghosted yourself. If they think they're going to breadcrumb her, you just breadcrumbed yourself. Because the thing about an empress is she don't play, and if she does play, she guaranteed ain't gonna be playing with you. Somebody dropped the ball. Somebody couldn't see the big picture. Somebody could not imagine crossing the finish line because they still had inner child issues that they hadn't dealt with. They still hadn't grown up. They was just a teenager in an old ass body. Some cases, old wrinkled ass body. That's an empress. Now, a female's going to be sitting here trying to play these mind games, not just with the guys, but with the girls, too, because she thinks everything is a game. She's going to compete with the other females because she don't have no female friends because she's too busy competing with them. And with the men, she tries to get with men. They got to have money. They got to have money. They have to have a certain house or lifestyle that she feels that she can easily fit into because she's too lazy and she don't want to do shit. She feels that she is the type of person that sits at home with all these fucking animals and all this fucking animal hair everywhere and pets them all day and feels like that's a job. You know? She's what they would call, like in Japan, a skank hoe. This is the type of person that she don't have a problem dating a few people at the same time. Because for her, may the best man win. So that's the difference. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Yep. Someone now sees the big picture. But someone has made a fresh start. Someone didn't think that somebody was strong enough to walk away, to leave. But all they did by playing games was just create burdens. That's all they did was just create burdens, unnecessary burdens, all for the sake of their ego, of how they looked. You know, them feeling like maybe they needed to look around. They needed to explore some more. They wasn't sure if they found the perfect one. And this is the one who's being of service in the community. Everyone loves this person in the community. This is the person who's awakened. This is the person who gives great advice. This is the person who's not afraid to be her own individual. This is the person who seeks solitude. This is the person who don't give a shit if somebody don't like her. And this is the person that they think about whenever they think of sexy time. All they did was create their own burdens by playing their own game and losing to their own rules on their own turf, in their own house. This person is sick. Now they feel like they in your shoes. Now they want to build a home with you. Now they want to come towards you. Now they want to say, let's talk about it. Now they want to follow the spark. Now they see what you was talking about. Now they see what you was talking about. Because they see how blessed you are. They see how blessed you are. Can't deny that. You know? They created the perfect storm for themselves. And they see that God made a way out of no way for you. And whatever they did, they realized it just wasn't worth it. They see that you have very high honor. And whatever they tried with you, it was short term is a good way to say it. It didn't even happen. You know, someone tried to steal something from you. Could have been your sister or their sister. They was trying to mess up your sacral chakra. This could have been who you thought was going to be your DM. Until you found out that your DM was just like 12 or 13. And they're shook. They're shook. Because, see, they played games. They walked over and now they limber back because they see you wasn't playing with them. And now they're scared. And you're like, what are you scared for? You're the one who created this shit. And Spirit is the one who's protected you and convicted them. Now they scared they're going to lose you. Oh, well, you should have been afraid of that before the games began. It's like now they want to sit there because they want to say that it was because they had a toxic past person and they were scared and they didn't know how to deal with and da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And what does your intuition say? Your intuition says, this is bullshit. You should have thought about that shit before you was going on and popping. Trying to put somebody else into some type of mental fog or something. So this person, they're having problems. They're nervous. They want to say something. They know they have to speak. They know they can't text or send no email. They know they got to speak. They know. Because they see you got the strongest cutoff game this side of the motherfucking Mississippi. Because you already told they dumbass. The key to life is love. And they didn't want to believe that. They didn't want to believe when you told them that you were spiritually tapped in. But you're the one that has the success. You're the one who knows the truth. And you're the one who gets the victory. Now here, look at them. Here they are trying to find you. You know? Here they are looking for you. They wanted you to be out there in the streets looking for them. Oh, excuse me. Have you seen so and so? Have you seen so and so? Where you been? What you did? What? No, 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 no. If you can't call me, I guess we just don't talk. 'Cause baby, I'm an empress. I'm not chasing after you or nobody else. Plus, we already saw that God had a different plan. Funny. It was funny to them until it was no longer funny. And now they sitting here having nightmares. Nightmares. Feeling upset, feeling heartbroken, feeling sick. And then somebody that they was even plotting and planning with turned on them. Turned on them. You know? And they want to come back to you. But you like this. No backsies, baby. No backsies. Keep going. Keep going forward. Because divine timing is already here. Keep going. You already set things in motion, sweetheart. You already set things in motion. This person is in prayer. They don't want you to go nowhere. Baby, baby, they singing. They singing. This motherfucker tried to get you fired. They just didn't know that you was related to Jesus and the Ascended Master, so something's about to happen on Friday. Somebody's getting a wish fulfilled. Oops. Somebody's actions are catching up to them. And they cannot get into your energy any longer. And they're scared. They're scared. I told you somebody's shook. They are shook. All they have is just memories of you now. That's it. You know? And they're looking at you. You're just so calm. They don't get it. They don't get it. They wanted you to be losing your mind. They wanted you to have bags under your eyes. Your skin to look all gray and wrinkled and ashy and shit. Your lips to look all white, you know. They wanted your clothes to look like you ain't changed in a few days and shit. You know, your hair to be all messed up and matted on one side. You know, like you just have just given up on fucking life. But you realized a long time ago you are on your spiritual journey, so you don't even need them. You came out the birth canal alone. You don't know how many was with them whenever they came out their mama's birth canal. Or was it what? Maybe she had that canal from that was like a canal. Maybe there was like 4 of them that came out at the same time, but you know you came out your mama's birth canal alone. And you're going to die alone. So you said, you know what, this is my journey. And I'm going to let them tend to their journey. But I'm not going to accept their baggage. And they're going to have to do it alone in order for them to be able to grow. You took your power back. You said, no, baby. Nope, nope, nope. And whenever you did, this person felt cold chills. They felt you energetically take your power back. It was almost like they could have been sitting there writing, watching TV, cooking, sleeping, taking a shower, taking a shit. They was doing anything. And it's almost like a coldness came through their body. And when that coldness came through their body, that's when they knew. Not only did you take your power back, but you energetically cut the cord. they know it's over. They know that time is up because you had already said that time waits on no one. Although you were not in a rush, what you were in a rush for was respect. That can never wait. That is not ever an option, and it should never, ever, ever be an issue with providing respect. This is somebody who's been cheating for years. They don't even know what respect is or was. This is somebody that all you can do is sit back, wish them well, and let them go. And let them know I tried to help you, but baby, you said no. I tried to help you. I wanted you to be with me. I didn't need you to be with me. I wanted you to be with me. But you said you don't want my love. He knows it's over. He knows he messed up. And he knows you're not coming back. Everyone else knows now, too, because he has turned into a dictator, into a tyrant. He feels like there's nothing to be happy about. The job that he wanted, the job that he promised God he was going to do, he lost that spot. He lost his job. He lost his spot. But you already told him. You already told him. This is the part that hurts you. When you gather the strength to tell him no and to tell him goodbye, that's whenever God blessed you with an upgrade. The spiritual upgrade. That's when God said, okay, yes, you deserve the best. And yes, I am going to give you the best. Because you saw your worth. You took your power back. You're about to get something that you want. Something that you've been praying for. Something that your heart needs. Something that your spirit needs. And something that your soul needs. You're about to get something that you truly want, and you truly desire, and you truly deserve. Subscribe.